What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Melee all day. Came across something, man, and I decided to talk about it and give my reaction, my opinion, and just all in all, say how it inspired me, how it made me feel. I see things on YouTube, man, and I'm just a regular guy like anyone else. And so I just like to give my opinion. That's all it is, man. I'm just giving my opinion, my reaction on how I see things, my third eye open. And that's just what this basically is. So I saw Lenon Honor. Lenon Honor is a YouTuber who does well. He makes money. And basically what he does is he talks about Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson's a scammer. Umar Johnson purchased some property. Allegedly, he's raised over $2 million for the school, which he's going to call the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey's School of Pan-Africanism. It's supposed to be for black boys, just black boys. Now, where in America can you have a school that's just for any race or any thing like that? I thought that was outlawed. Imagine someone having the Hillbilly Jim school for white boys. That's not going to go over. But this is what Umar Johnson's doing. Well, Umar Johnson has raised, like I said, supposedly over $2 million. He's bought crappy buildings, and the idea was spawned in 2010. It was supposed to be open by 2013, and it hasn't opened. It's a dive. He bought 2 pieces of property. That's a piece of shit. So Lenon Honor, in the beginning, was doing a service. When you have a black person, that is out here running game and asking people for donations and going to the man and in the white community and all over scamming, then you have someone that say, me, I want to raise money for a shelter. And I have a hard way to go because someone with a bigger name and a bigger platform is out here scamming. So when people see that, they don't give to the small guy because the big guy with the big platform isn't doing right. And you got this goofball out here scamming. So Lenon Honor is bringing a light to that. You have Lenon Honor and Monty Woodgrain. You got a lot of people, man. He's been on, Umar Johnson's been on the Breakfast Club. He's out here and a lot of people know he's a fraud, but they don't want to say he's a fraud because they can't prove he's a fraud. And then a big platform comes across as slander. Well, Lenon Honor has his YouTube channel. And he's killing him. He's killing him. You know what I mean? Every lie Umar Johnson tells, Lenon Honor's on it. He's on it. Well, then I came across a documentary. And the documentary, as I was sharing the screen on there, you can see it's called Beyond Gangster Blackface, a critical analysis of gangster rap. Lenon Honor is the narrator and the host. I thought the man was gay. You ever watch Lenon Honor? He's always, I thought he was gay. Okay, he's gay. But then as you see, he has a family. Let me bring it up. He has as you see, he has a wife, 2 boys, and his daughter, and his other daughter, and this cute little guy right here. Oh man, and a golden retriever. This is Lenon Honor's family. It's a beautiful family. It's a beautiful family. So, I realize he's not gay. He does have a family. For what it's worth. Beautiful family. Bless their heart. Bless their little heart. But he's doing a documentary. Now, I'm going to show bits and pieces of this documentary to back up what I am getting at. And Lennon Honor, those of you that know him, he don't know nothing about gangster rap. Now, in this documentary, you will see that he has a guy named Lonzo. Now, we're talking gangster rap. Lonzo is the guy, Alonzo, that he was the, for lack of a better word, the owner of World Class Wrecking Crew. He was the man. World Class Wrecking Crew was the group Dr. Dre was in before NWA. Now, World Class Wrecking Crew, World Class Wrecking Crew had a hit song, Turn Out the Lights, featuring Michelle. Now, when you talk about gangster rap, this does not inspire any gangster rap. As you guys can see, look at that. You see? This is the only guy in the music industry that he has brung Sorry, we had some technical difficulties, but we back. We back. Okay, now, as I was saying, with the world-class wrecking crew, Lonzo Williams is that guy's name. Dr. Dre on the wheels of steel back there. All right, enough of that. Now, Lonzo Williams knows nothing about gangster rap. Now, back to Lenon Honor. I want to show you the people in his documentary. Okay. Also an author. Here we go. These are the people in his documentary. Pause. None of those people know anything about gangster rap. None of them. I'm going to break it down before we get in it. Did you guys ever see that movie called Dinner for Schmucks? Where these guys, they're mean guys, and they meet a friend. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties, but we back. And they have a friend that's a schmuck. A schmuck is like a person that is like oblivious to the real world, and they live in their own little world, and they're goofy and like just like this is fucking guy. He's a fucking schmuck. Every last person on here is a schmuck. Now, what I think happened, and I could be wrong, I think that these are all Lenon Honor's friends. And they had a dinner for schmucks, not knowing that they're schmucks, of course. And what happened was they decided to sit around and talk about gangster rap and how it influences our society, and our children are at danger, and gangster rap is just, wow, it's amazing, but you could get killed, gangster rap. There's a guy in here that all he does is smile. He looks like David Allen Greer. We'll get to him. He's smiling through the whole thing like this is his first time ever on camera. My mother died. It was a great service. You know what I mean? I'm on camera. I can't believe it. Like, we're going to get into this shit, man. You got to see this. Lenon Honor, as I researched it and I went on his page, he told the people, he said, I had a sciatic nerve flare up, and I know I told you I was going to make a video every week to show you what's going on. And it was critical because of my crowdfunding campaign. So he's soliciting donations for this fucking documentary that he put out. And it came out 2 years ago. It's only 28,000 views. 2 years. A documentary on gangster rap. Like, wow. They're all his friends. None of them know nothing about gangster rap. And it's comical, man. So here we go. We're going to get into it, man. Isn't that shitty ass music? Well, look what he's promoting. Looks good so far. It looks good so far. Coming into LA, gangster rap. You see the producers. Looks great. Now watch this. Watch this weird motherfucker.
Los Angeles, California, the second largest city in the United States of America.
He's trying to sound almost like the Unsolved Mystery guy. Los Angeles, California, the mystery of gangster rap and where it started. This is Lenon Honor.
Rich with history, culture, and ethnic diversity, It is home to a population of over 4 million people, expansive beaches to the west, mountains to the north and east, and to the south, a 120-mile trek to the city of San Diego. Los Angeles, traversed by a massive freeway system
like it's
anchored by
chips or
Interstate
something.
5, crossed by the 10, and backed by the 4.
He did all the editing.
Traffic, and more traffic. Los Angeles, a city of ethnic diversity. Hispanics or Latinos make up.
Los Angeles, a city of ethnic diversity. Hispanics make up 50%. Whites make up 40%. Niggers make up 10%. Like, he's reading from a script, but like, if you're going to read it, you still have to read it like you're talking. You know what I mean? Los Angeles, it's a wonderful city. It's made up of 50% Latinos, 40% Caucasian, 10% African American. Listen at this fuck face.
Up about 50% of the population, whites about 30%, Asians about 11%, and African Americans about 10%. Los Angeles, a major hub for actors, filmmakers, visual artists, dancers, and musicians, spawning music groups such as the Eagles, the Doors, Guns N' Roses.
What the fuck? It's gangster rap. Eagles, Metallica. Like, this dude, man, like, he really took himself serious on this, man. I can't wait to get into it, man. Stick with me, y'all, because this just gets funny.
Metallica, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Motley Crue, the Bangles, the Black Eyed Peas, and Rage Against the Machine. In the late 1980s, the Compton-based rap group NWA brought forth what has been dubbed as gangster rap, their lyrics shining light on the ills facing many African Americans who lived in the impoverished communities of South Central Los Angeles. For me,
many African Americans who lived in impoverished communities in South Central. See, this is why this fucking shit bombed. The hood, the ghetto. He's talking about impoverished communities. Nigga, you're not white. This is why it goes wrong. You got a bunch of dorks and motherfuckers that ain't in the hood. Who wants to watch a gangster rap documentary with no gangsters in it? Watch this dude.
As an adolescent, NWA represented that rebelliousness that we all had as young boys growing up in the hood. We're all rebellious about our situation.
NWA, niggas with...
Listen, see y'all, this is how this bullshit is. Dude's reading the script. He messed up in the end, so he start laughing, and then they cut it. Watch. We'll do it one more time. Rewind it. Watch. Third eye, y'all.
That we all had as young boys growing up in the hood. We're all rebellious about our situation.
NWA, niggas
See,
with attitudes, released their first album in 1987 and went on to release 3 more albums of music. 25 years after NWA's first album was released, the group was reintroduced to the world stage through their film biopic Straight Outta Compton. The film premiered in Los Angeles on August 14th, 2015, and was a box office success.
Straight Outta Compton, I love that movie. That movie makes folks want to...
Lonzo Williams, this is the guy that owned World Class Wrecking Crew. This is the only gangster in the whole fucking documentary. Not even gangster, but just musician that did anything. And he didn't even do anything. He's just the manager. Now listen to this nigga. He said he snorted baking soda. Baking soda, I got baking soda.
I want to talk to Lonzo, okay? From a cinematic entertainment standpoint, I haven't seen a better movie in God knows how long. But because I lived that, on a scale of 1 to 10, I got to give it like a 3 for accuracy.
The film biopic Straight Outta Compton promoted NWA as a socially conscious rap group.
This nigga said he got to give Straight Outta Compton 3 for accuracy, but the niggas from NWA was in on the creative team. So, but he knows more. Continue.
Whose lyrics spoke out against police brutality. But was social activism the primary theme in NWA's lyrics? In this documentary, we will take a critical look at NWA's lyrics. We will ask critical questions about
the influence
that their lyrics have had on society in general.
What's he listening to?
African American community. This documentary is also a personal journey through the lives of 12 interview guests.
I'm Nubia I of the Black.
Wait, this chick, like, Look at them lips. Lenon Honor's going to move his hands so much, I think the nigga's hands is sweaty and wet because they getting a lot of exercise. He's one of them wet hands niggas. Watch her. She says Houdini started hip-hop.
Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, Ancient African Healing for the Modern Sister.
The New Rocks.
Wait.
12 interview guests.
Wait, y'all. She's going to speak on gangster rap. And listen what she tell you she does for a living.
I'm Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, Ancient African Healing for the Modern Sister.
The New Rocks. Well, I'm a MC, producer, visual artist.
My name is Aida Honor. I am a mother, an entrepreneur, and an author.
My name is...
Now, why is she in it? It's the only time you see his wife. Baby, I'm going to put you in the film. I got to do it again, man, so y'all see what's coming. Like, these are all the people that are going to speak on this shit, man. This nigga raised money for this shit. He Umar Johnsoned them. One more time.
Lyrics. We will ask critical questions about the influence that their lyrics have had on society in general and on the African American community in particular. This documentary is also a personal journey through the lives of 12 interview guests.
I'm Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, Ancient African Healing for the Modern Sister.
The New Rocks. Well, I'm a MC, producer.
This nigga said, Gnu rocks well. I'm an MC, producer. Where? For what? For who? Nigga, give it up, man. You still trying to rap? You living at mom's in the crib. This should write his name on the orange juice style, nigga. Ma, you in my orange juice again? See, I put my name on it. Now, damn, can I get $10? I got to get an Uber over to the studio. Studio? Yeah, Jamal's house.
Visual artist.
My name is Aida Honor. I am a mother, an entrepreneur, and an author.
My name is Saladin Assad, and I'm a director, writer, and producer of creative sound and vision.
This nigga said, my name is Assad. I am a creative writer, producer, engineer of sound, and I DJ. This motherfucker's like somebody told you, hi, I'm Melee all day, and I'm a sanitation engineer. Garbage man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Listen to this nigga, man. What he said he does. He got his wife in here for... Anyway, let continue. Watch what the nigga says, man. I never heard nobody jazz up DJ like this instead of just saying I'm a DJ.
A mother, an entrepreneur, and an author.
My name is Saladin Assad, and I'm a director, writer, and producer of creative sound and visual.
My name is Luke Ellington, and I'm a producer, rapper, writer.
My name is Sonia Barrett. I am an author.
He said, my name is Luke Ellington, and I'm a producer, rapper, songwriter. Do y'all really believe that he's that? Do y'all really believe that he is that?
Writer and producer of creative sound and visual.
My name is Luke Ellington, and I'm a producer, rapper, writer.
I'm sorry, man. I like this Duke Ellington guy, man. What? It's not Polo. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry.
Rapper, writer.
Go.
My name is Sonia Barrett. I am an author. I am a lecturer. I am a filmmaker, a publisher.
Now, she's all that. She does all that. She does, it's amazing. But look closely at her bottom teeth. She's not a dentist. She doesn't have any dental coverage because she doesn't get her teeth fixed. Look.
PR services.
My name is Alonzo Williams, a.k.a. Lonzo the World.
Writer and producer of creative sound and visual.
My name is Luke Ellington, and I'm a producer, rapper, writer.
My name is
Watch her
Sonia
teeth,
Barrett.
y'all.
I am an author. I am a lecturer. I am a filmmaker, a publisher.
There it is. It's missing. It's missing.
I am a filmmaker, a publisher.
Fuck it.
And I also provide PR services.
My name is Alonzo Williams, a.k.a. Lonzo, the world-class grandmaster.
Now look at this nigga's hat. His hat says, not without Alonzo. And then he got the N for not, the W without, and the A for Alonzo. NWA. So this motherfucker, no wonder he gonna say Straight Outta Compton wasn't realistic. They didn't make his part big enough, man. NWA, not without Alonzo. This nigga.
I'm the founder of the world-class wrecking crew and the owner of Crew Cut Records.
My name is Akananja, and I am the creator of Melanin Minds Me.
I am Siddiqui Bakari. I am an empowerment specialist, a master trainer, and also an author.
My name is Mecca Islam. I am a mother. I work full-time. I am a community builder.
My name is Wolfgang Amadeus.
Here he is. Look at this nigga right here, man. Look at this David Allen Greer. He look like he should say 2 steps up and a twist. Look at this motherfucker will not stop smiling. His motherfucking little chin goatee is crooked. He won't stop fucking smiling. That outfit he got on. So now you see where I'm getting with this, man. All these niggas is cornballs. These is all corny motherfuckers. They probably got some money and they got good jobs and they're living a good life. Wonderful, fantastic. They have no business speaking on a documentary where he raised money to speak about gangster rap. This nigga right here, he smiles so much. This the motherfucker, he said, yeah, my mother died. Yeah, it was so sad. And he just smiling. What? This motherfucker never been, look, Mom, on TV.
I'm a hip-hop historian, music producer, music engineer, and I'm part of Compton's Historical Society. My name is Kidi Awadu, lifelong career musician.
Look at this
These
nigga.
days I am
He ain't brushed his teeth this year.
A broadcast journalist, as well as a living food chef. I asked the interview guests, what types of music did your...
Like, this is really like, this is the documentary for schmucks. Watch this motherfucker, man.
Your parents listen to?
Now, the music in my household, man, was very unique because my dad was from Mississippi. He loved Ray Charles. He loved country and western. And my older sister, she was a James Brown R&B fan.
I grew up in the first part of my life in the church because my parents were Christians. So it was a lot of church music.
My mother listened to reggae music. She also listened to Nina Simone,
Bobby Blue Bland, to Al Green, to Marvin Gaye, all the way to the Temptations, Michael Jackson.
My father listened to mainly jazz, just all jazz, Miles Davis, Coltrane, Billie Holiday.
Hello.
He just loved jazz.
Barbara Mason, the
Hello.
Shy Lights, the Commodores,
Bobby Blue Bland, ZZ Hill, all the way up, Marvin Gaye to
What's
Al
that?
Green. I heard a lot of rhythm and blues.
Stevie Wonder, Earth, Wind and Fire, Gil Scott-Heron.
Mahalia Jackson's voice coming into the household.
A lot of gangster
Of
rap
course,
music
groups
talking.
such as
Look at this
Sam
shit.
Cooke and the Soul Stirrers brought music into our household. But on the other side, we had Nat King Cole, we had Cannonball Adderley. One of the first albums that really stuck with me my life.
Voice of music was hip hop. I loved Run DMC and
Okay.
Slick Rick.
West Coast hip hop, like Tidy T and King T, Mixmaster Spade.
Now he said Tidy T, but they put up Toddy T. Lenon Honor, he did all the editing.
Children tend to develop a strong bond with the popular music.
Look at this motherfucker. Children tend to develop a small bond. Man, wait a minute. Children tend to develop a small bond. This motherfucker, man, this shit is crazy, man. Look at this nigga.
Music of their childhood. For many of the interview guests, hip-hop was the popular music of their childhood. I asked the interview guests, why is hip-hop important to you?
Hip-hop is
Why is hip-hop important to you? Let's find out why it's important to them.
important to me because it gave me a voice. As a kid growing up, there was not many resources for us. We played ball in the middle of the street. We all, did the Michael Jackson Thriller dance. And when rap became big, we all thought we were rappers. We were just trying to emulate and imitate it.
Hip hop was basically the guide to me getting knowledge of self and changing my life.
When we deal with hip hop, we're dealing with four main elements. The four main elements that we're dealing with the MC. We're also dealing with the B-boy and the B-girl.
Now listen, this motherfucker, this is what got me going, y'all. This motherfucker's telling you the components of hip hop. Listen what this nigga says, man. The B-boy and the B-girl. That's hip hop. Well, the B-boy and the B-girl. That's hip hop. This shit is crazy, man. Like, is it me? Look at this shit. Watch this.
Girl. We're also dealing with the DJ, and we're also dealing with the aerosol artist, or also known as the graffiti artist.
I ain't never heard a motherfucking who tags up shit, spray paint, graffiti, called an aerosol artist. Who is this nigga, man? You know this nigga grew up in the foster home and lived with white people, man, and he wanted to be black. They clowned him, they called him nigga, but like they was at a dinner for schmucks and they talked about fucking rap music and they said this was a swell conversation and we need to do a documentary. I will fucking host it. I will edit it. I swear to God, I'll raise $1 million and it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be phenomenal. You dumb nitwit.
Artist or tagging. And of course, there's a fifth element that's very important too, depending on your school of thought. That fifth element is either beatboxing or knowledge.
He said beatboxing, man. He said beatboxing, man. Beatboxing is a key component to hip hop, man. Only reason motherfuckers beatbox, to be honest, because you didn't have no motherfucking drum, you didn't have no tape, no radio, so you had a nigga that could improvise for you, man. He said knowledge or beatboxing. Watch this nigga here. Look at him. Look how it's froze on his face. Like somebody just gave him an ass shot.
Most hip-hop scholars agree that hip-hop started around 1973, originating in and around New York City's.
Most hip-hop scholars agree that hip-hop started in 1973 in and around New York. Nigga, Queens, Brooklyn, Melly Mel. Melly Mel is the first hip-hop motherfucker. Melly Mel, dog. And then Sugar Hill Gang. That's like 79, 77 at its earliest. What are you talking about, 1973? Scam. This all scam, man.
South Bronx.
I was there when rap started, and they said.
Now we know hip hop, the hibbie to the hibbity hip hop. You're rocking, you don't stop the rocking to the bang bang boogie. Say up the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now I am the mic, and I like to say hello. Now we all know that's the first real like rap record, Sugar Hill Gang. Watch what this bitch says.
They have these things called jams. You call it a jam where you took the DJ equipment and you put it outside. We lived in the project at that time. And they would do it. You see them getting them cords and plugging it into the downs.
He said, man, they was getting it. They was getting them cords and they was plugging them in. They was plugging the cords in so they could get electric. These niggas knew what they was doing. They was plugging the cords in, man. Let me tell you, man, they was plugging them cords in. Man, my mama bake a cake when she crack an egg, boy. Woo-wee. Nobody crack an egg like my mama. This bitch is this is the least informative documentary you will ever watch in your life, people. Here we go.
Upstairs in the basement of the projects, and it was Houdini. I don't know if people are familiar with Houdini, but the brother with the hat, his name was John Fletcher. And he had a brother, John and Joe Fletcher. We lived on the 6th floor in the White Cough Project. They lived on the 17th floor.
First East Coast.
Houdini, y'all. An informative documentary on gangster rap. And Houdini started hip hop. I swear I never heard that one before. Here we go. Continue.
Most rap group I heard probably was the Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay.
Curtis Blow. He had I Ruled, If I Ruled the World. Man, that was my song, man.
Run DMC.
Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew came out in 1985 with the show and the B-side Lottie Dottie.
Roxanne Shante, the first time I heard Roxanne, it was like life-changing. Like, what is this?
It wasn't until I moved to California in 1991, and I was hanging out with white boys, some white folks, and they...
You're kidding. We could never tell. Oh, no, white boys? You, dark sister, with all that clown lipstick on your lips? You? Sure, we would never know.
was listening to NWA.
In this documentary,
Yeah, and they was listening to NWA. Fucked you up, didn't it, sister girl?
we will be analyzing the lyrics of the rap group NWA, Niggas with Attitudes. The group's founding members included Eazy-E.
Well, he got that Bobby Brown jaw. Watch him when he talk, y'all. He got the Bobby Brown jaw like he just took a blast. Watch.
To California in 1991.
Watch Lennon, man, with the
and
Bobby
I was
Brown
hanging out
jaw.
with white boys, some white folks, and they was listening to NWA.
In this documentary, we will be analyzing the lyrics of the rap group NWA, Niggas with Attitudes. The group's founding members included Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, and Arabian
My grandma
Prince.
said, don't trust him. He
Additional
talking out
members
the side of
included
his mouth.
Gucci Ren and
He's
DJ
crooked.
NWA was signed to Eazy-E's record label, Ruthless Records. I asked the interview guests what they thought about the name Niggas with Attitudes.
I never thought about the name too much. I heard nigga all the time growing up in my house, at school, everywhere. So to me, it didn't really mean that much.
It wasn't a shock like, oh, he said the N-word. It was just...
She's like the only normal one that might know a little something. She got big teeth, but, she'll pass.
Like, they gonna name themselves that.
The nigga word, I'm sorry.
She said, the nigga word. Watch her. She's funny as shit. The nigga word. The nigga word. Oh, my Lord. Sweet Jesus.
I came from, or where, in the East Coast, I don't remember that nigger word being thrown around so easily. And it definitely wasn't allowed in my home.
Despite
Man, black as she is, now she knows she was called nigga. You cotton picking nigga. You black ass nigga. She knows she was called nigga. She hung with white folks too. I was hanging with white folks. They called you nigga when they got drunk. Oh, nigga, go sit down.
Despite NWA's name and their provocative lyrics, the group found high levels of fame and financial success. I asked the interview guests, what did NWA mean to young males growing up in Compton, California?
We looked at them as kind of like heroes.
He said, what did NWA mean to brothers growing up in Compton, California? These people not from Compton, California. Watch them.
In a way,
NWA meant a lot to young African-American males just growing up in South Central Los Angeles and Southern California. I don't even know if people really knew what LA was like. I don't think the mainstream society knew what Compton was like before NWA. They thought it was all palm trees and people surfing. And our existence wasn't like that at all.
Okay.
I asked a conundrum, what did NWA mean to young females growing up in Compton, California?
I did not look to them for representation, or I wasn't looking for them to speak directly to me. In fact, it was really like you're listening to the boys' conversation.
One of the critical questions that we should ask is, why did the male interview get...
One of the critical questions we should ask is, this nigga's a bozo. He's a fucking bozo. Want to see him again. Watch him, y'all.
It was really like you're listening to the boys' conversation.
One of the critical questions that we should ask is, why did the male interview guest positively identify with NWA?
Put your hands in your pocket,
boys,
fool.
But a conundrum did not positively identify with NWA.
He's so uncomfortable.
I will assert that the preeminent perspective present in hip-hop lyrics...
I will assert that the preeminent existence in the hip-hop nature, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm using big words because I know niggas ain't gonna understand me because I'm Lennon fucking Honor. This motherfucker's a clown. What is he saying, y'all?
Is that of males who have negative views about women. This assertion can be verified by critically analyzing the lyrics found in most hip-hop songs that specifically speak about women. A critical question that we can ask is, do lyrics have the power to influence people?
Children are listening
Fucking
between the
right.
ages of 14 and 16. They are listening to nearly 40 hours of music per week. 40 hours a week, that's an entire
Where'd you
work
get that figure?
of music. It's comparative to their time that they're spending at school. And so if you think about that overall, that has to affect you. That's really a conversations that are taking place, dialogue that is taking place, that is becoming a part of your thought processes, how you judge things, how you interact with
Just say yeah. Hell yeah.
I asked the interview guest, can lyrics influence a person's mentality?
It can be suggestive, can be very suggestive.
It can
so
be.
I want to say that it could influence someone in a way that is not going to be necessarily moving them forward.
I mean, something positive like Kendrick Lamar's song, I Love Myself, which is a very positive song, but he could be saying...
Here goes Smiley, man. He looked like his skin is too tight on his face. It's like it's forcing a smile on his ass, man. He kind of put you in the mind of Wanda from In Living Color. You ain't got to go nowhere. I got you. Every time she got a date, motherfucker try to leave. She said, I gotta go. I need air. My tire's leaking. She pull out Vaseline. You ain't got to go nowhere. I got you. We put this on the hold. This is my
saying something else, and it could be disempowering or it could be a detriment to the listener.
I was once a young militant with a big old natural in ROTC. I saw the Superfly album poster and I heard the music. I got my natural fried, turned it into a perm, bought me a maxi coat, and shortly after that, I got me some baking soda and I started sniffing it because I thought that was a cool thing to do. That was one album.
This motherfucker's hey, man. He didn't have a friend in the world, man. He said, I got me a motherfucking perm. I got me a fake fur coat. And I started sniffing baking soda because that was the cool thing to do. God damn, I wish I was his drug dealer.
Album, One Young Man. I'm not telling you something that somebody told me. I'm telling you what happened to me.
Music inserts ideas into our mind. And these ideas are stored, the subconscious.
This nigga look like Russell Simmons.
Store all
wonder
of
if
the
he's
ideas,
a rapist
every
too.
song we've ever encountered. We probably haven't heard that commercial for 10, 20, 30 years or more. But it's still...
Hey, man, we're talking about gangster rap, and this nigga just whistled, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. This nigga is out of bounds, man. He's out of bounds. Can you believe it? We're talking about gangster rap, and he said your mind gets jogged when you hear the tune. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. This nigga, take him to the Frank stand, man. That's where he wants to go. He want to swallow some cock.
As soon as I start to whistle the melody, the words immediately come back. But these words have more power than we might attribute on the surface. Oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer wiener. No, that is what I would truly love to be. Because if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, then everyone would be in love with me.
Yo! This motherfucker want to be an Oscar Mayer wiener because if he was an Oscar Mayer wiener, everybody would be in love with him. And this is the motherfucking documentary on gangster hip hop. And he wonder why after 2 years, he ain't even got 30,000 views. He raised money for this. How much did he pocket? He took them all out to dinner, man. He's a schmuck. You take him to, if you was going to a dinner for schmucks and you had to bring a schmuck and whoever had the biggest schmuck wins the prize, he's close. Because he whistled, I want to be an Oscar Mayer wiener. Unfucking believable.
And in a generation where we've been taught to have such a sense of low self-esteem, music then creeps in and says, I'll fill that void, I'll fill that gap. But too often, it's filled with false ideas.
I asked the interview guest, can lyrics influence a person's language?
Oh yeah. We get all our language from the rap lyrics. You know, for Sheezy, my Neezy, for show, Audi 5000. I mean, most of the way I knew how to talk came from all rap songs.
Oh man, I mean, look at the slang. I mean, you know, New York, what's up, guy? What's up, son? Everybody done, you know, for shizzle, my nizzle.
See, now Uncle Tom niggas, people like these motherfuckers who never been in the hood, who didn't grow up around black people, they might have got their speech from rap songs. But the reality of it is that art imitates life. You hear that shit on songs because that's the way motherfuckers is talking in the hood. They not talking in the hood because of the song. Are you fucking crazy? The artists don't go into the fucking recording studio and make up words and make up phrases and slang, and then people hear it and start saying it. This is some motherfucking bozos, man. And in honor, you're a fucking bozo, bro. You're a fucking bozo, man. Well, watch this shit, what they say, man. For shizzle my nizzle? Can I suck your dizzle?
When you hear songs that have literally taken regular little sayings or slogans like bling bling, and it's in a dictionary, or everyone in white America was getting jiggy with it. And, so this is literally transpassing culture, coast, continent, this class.
I asked Saladin Assad, can lyrics influence a person's behavior?
I found when I played certain songs, it invoked a certain behavior. So even as a DJ, I had to know to be dependent on.
He never said he was a DJ. Remember he gave us that big long title of what he did? Come to find out the nigga's a DJ. Of course, when you play certain songs and you knew you was going to get a fucking rumble started. Every DJ knows that.
On the neighborhood that I DJ'd in, to be kind of socially cognizant of the type of music I played, because it either could go from a party where everybody's having a good time or it can turn into a shootout.
Why are they trying to sound so educated? This motherfucker said, when I was DJing, I was socially cognizant of what neighborhood I was in, or, man, come on, bruh. See how they missed the point, man? When you gonna do a documentary on gangster rap, you want some real ones on here. You want some gangster rappers. You want to talk to the artists that explain to the people, why'd you make these lyrics? What made you rap about that? Man, this is what we was going through. This is how the police was treating us, man. So we decided to make a song about it, man. Fuck the police, man. These motherfuckers, these are some cornballs, man. These are some cornballs. I'm going to wrap this shit up, man, because you can't even watch it off. You want to watch this shit and get a laugh and then go to his page and leave a comment like, nigga, don't you ever make no documentary. Dude, make a documentary about ramen noodles or something, motherfucker. Something you know something about. This nigga's crazy, man.
Real quick. Lyrics can have a positive or a negative effect on a person's mentality, language, behavior, and self-identity. This being the case, we should each ask ourselves, what is the quality of the lyrics that I am listening to? Parents should ask, what is the quality of the lyrics that my children are listening to?
Put your hands in your pocket.
These critical questions can be asked about any genre of music and can also be applied to television programming.
As you notice up here, it says a critical analysis. So he keeps saying critical to invoke the title. These are the critical. This is the main reason. This is critical. This is bullshit, my nigga. This is bullshit, my wigger. Because you's a white nigga, man. This, it's like if he was trying to be funny, it would be funny because of how he's talking. Like if he was imitating a white dude trying to talk about the hood, he'd be like, yeah, he got that shit down. He talks like a white motherfucker. But he's just trying to be serious and he's like really like being a schmuck. He's a fucking schmuck.
Movies, the internet, and all other forms of global media. We will now focus on the rap group NWA while asking questions about the sociological impact that the lyrics have had on society in general and on the African American community in particular. While researching for this documentary, I conducted a critical analysis of gangster rap with a focus on NWAs.
He conducted a critical analysis. What the fuck does that? What? How do you conduct a critical analysis on the lyrics of gangster rap music? How did you conduct an analysis? Did you compare the lyrics of gangster rap to country? and how country music make motherfucker want to fall in love, or gangster rap make you want to, did you go watch a motherfucker listen to some rap and go shoot somebody in the chest and sell a fucking kilo? What type of critical analysis did you do? Man, this nigga, man, he thought he was gonna blow up on this, man. He thought this was great and phenomenal. You know how when you be in the hood and one of your boys rap or something and they give you their music and you listen to it and it's all right and shit, but they be like, man, this shit is fire. And the niggas that's on the team be in the car keep playing it like, yo, this shit is hot, man. We about to blow. And you be saying to yourself, man, that shit is ass, man. These motherfuckers is delusional. This beat is trash. And you can't use it. You can't use the other beat because that's motherfucking Biggie shit, nigga. Like, you're delusional. This nigga's delusional, man. He actually spent money on this.
Lyrics. My critical analysis included both the lyrics that can be...
They said it like twice in 5 seconds. Let's just let him say critical a couple times, man. Like, he's trying to let us know he's really fucking... He's going into this shit and he's gonna fucking glean something that we've never noticed before.
Media. We will now focus on the rap group NWA while asking questions about the sociological impact that their lyrics have had on society in general and on the African American community in particular. While researching for this documentary, I conducted a critical analysis of gangster rap with a focus on NWA's lyrics. My critical analysis included both the lyrics that can be heard in the foreground of NWA's music and the subliminal lyrics in conversations that can be heard in the background. The methodology for my critical analysis consisted of the following steps.
Unreal,
Step
man.
1, repeatedly listen to NWA's complete discography. Step 2, write down the common words and phrases that are used in NWA's lyrics. Step 3, write down how often each common word or phrase is used.
Like critical analysis?
Step 4, identify the major themes present in NWA's lyrics. Step 5, compile a list of common words, phrases, and major themes for each NWA album. Step 6, calculate the per-minute average at which each common word, phrase, or major theme appears in each NWA album. Step 7, compile a list of common words, phrases, and major themes that appear.
Man, he doing a lot of compiling, and the only thing he's compiling is a pile of shit in this documentary. You compiled a pile of shit. What is this motherfucker talking about doing, man? Listen to the motherfucking album, nigga. I'm gonna compile, I'm gonna listen, and man, this nigga's an asshole. He's a fucking schmuck.
Appear in NWA's complete discography. Step 8, calculate the per-minute average at which each common word, phrase, or major theme appears in NWA's
He's going to calculate the per-minute average at which each common word, phrase, or major theme appears in NWA's complete discography. Calculate the per-minute average? What the fuck is he talking about?
Complete discography. As a group, NWA released 4 albums of music, including NWA and the Posse, 1987, Straight Outta Compton, 1988, 100 Miles and Running, 1990, and Niggas for Life, 1991. NWA's first album, NWA and the Posse, 1987, is a compilation album and initially consisted of 11 tracks. The album was re-released in 1988 with a new track added. Combined, the album consisted of 12 tracks.
He wouldn't even say the new track, but put it up there. He wouldn't say a bitch is a bitch. Motherfucker ain't no cursing in this one. This is rated G. My kids are going to watch it. Especially my youngest one, you know. Fucking goofy little motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'll take it back. He is a strange looking young fella.
Tracks with a total runtime of 50 minutes and 9 seconds. There were 13 references to guns, 19 references to cars, 21 references to money, 34 references to drugs, 59 references to alcohol, and 66 negative references to the female body, including calling women fat, ugly, stinky, nappy-headed, etc. The behavior of...
He never said bitch. What the... I'm scratching my head, man, like, what the hell? Nigga, you had no business touching this shit, man, like that. You didn't... You wanted this to flop, man. This is just crazy to me, man.
Disrespecting others by demeaning their physical features is quite common in the African American community. Historically speaking, this behavior is known as playing the dozens, but is also referred to as snapping, capping, basing, bagging, etc. In essence,
playing the dozens is talking about somebody's mother, man.
playing the dozens is an extreme form of teasing wherein participants verbally insult each other. The insults are primarily centered on physical features, as in your hair is so nappy, your skin is so black, your lips are so big, etc. There is also a secondary focus on participants' family members, as in your mama's so fat, your sister's so dumb, your daddy's so poor, etc. The person who is able to maintain their composure while being insulted is considered to be the winner. The person who reacts emotionally or with physical violence is considered to be the loser. There are some who consider playing the dozens to be nothing more than a harmless game, but the fact remains that playing the dozens is rooted in verbal abuse, antagonism, and extreme disrespect. On NWA's first album, there were 14 instances of disrespect towards other rappers, 16 instances of NWA members committing violence against African American men, 61 instances of
I can't do it no more, man. I can't do it no more, man. Like, this nigga is cooning now. He sound like a white dude that is giving all the reasons why you shouldn't let your kid listen to rap music. You should have went before Congress. Remember when they decided to put the parental advisory explicit lyrics on records? You know what I mean? Remember when they started that shit? The reason they did that was because the white man was trying to outlaw free speech and say, you can't make these kind of records. You motherfuckers, when he came up with fuck the police, that's when they went before Congress with that shit. And they came up with the parental advisory sticker. Had this nigga went before Congress, they would have probably outlawed free fucking speech. This motherfucker, what are you doing, bruh? What the fuck are you doing, man? Then, okay, this was a fucking total failure, man. This was a total fucking failure. He couldn't understand why. You know what I mean? He just couldn't understand why it was. Go to his videos. That motherfucker was. It was a long time ago. I wouldn't try to find it, but as you can see, his whole channel is Umar Johnson's, dedicated to clowning him. He's not really bringing any content other than killing Umar, man. Look at this motherfucker. He got a wig on. See, that's where Monty Woodgrain got these goofy motherfucking skits from. This dude, man, see, that was 2 years ago, so it should be around here so we can see exactly how many views that documentary got. And it came out around, I think, around January, so it should be the very end of the 2-year run. Okay. Beyond Gangster. 27,000 views 2 years ago. Now, that's his biggest thing, but that's like a fucking movie. He fucking raised money. He raised money for this shit. And then he does this. Now, hold on. Okay, now, he does this, man. Now, when he first started out, he was breaking down Umar Johnson in his fraudulent ways. I applaud him for that. It's an honorable thing. But as he was doing this shit, this motherfucker started making money. And he realized that the light went on. Hey, my documentary's flopped. This is my second chance. Now he's no longer fucking really doing it to bring the light and to save people from throwing their money away to Scamar Johnson, to the Scamar man, Scamar Johnson. He's made it about him. Watch this motherfucker, man. This a goofy nigga, man. is coming. For those that don't know, he's saying FD and G is coming. Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey School for Boys. It's like, remember Coming to America when they said, coming to the stage? You know him from the episode of That's My Mama on What's Going Down. Randy Watson. Randy Watson. Give it up. And like one motherfucker clapping. That woman said, God damn, that boy good. That boy's good. He said, yeah, he's good, all right. And he came out there and sang Whitney shit. Lenon Watson. Lenon Watson. FDNG is coming, is coming. FDNG is coming. FDNG is coming. FDNG is coming, is coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Now the man could carry a note. But this is what this corny motherfucker chooses to sing. He's gonna clown Lennon, he's gonna clown Umar for shoveling the driveway at his school. Nigga, man, it's time to get off. It's time to get off of it, man. It's time to get off of fucking Umar Johnson. We know he's a scam, but it's like, nigga, you scamming now. Umar all out of breath and shit shoveling. What's he doing, a river dance?
Why, people? And I just realized I'm actually streaming from my, I got to switch this out. I'm not using my Ethernet, so I want to make sure that we got good quality here. You guys give me 1 second. I'm not laying down on the ground. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not feeling good, as Umar says. I'm going to go ahead and connect this Ethernet cable. Hopefully this won't interrupt the stream. We'll see what happens. All right, y'all let me know if you can still hear me and stuff.
Yeah, nigga.
Cookie Crush Chat. Welcome, everyone. I think it's still going, so we should be good. Welcome to this, and welcome to everyone inside the Cookie Crush Chat. Thank you for being here. Also, thanks to all the mods for being here, holding it down.
See, he doing this for super chats, man.
Now, Umar was getting his flamenco dance on. He really was. This is bizarre behavior for someone who touts himself as the most requested scholar in all of Black history. And he's going to open up a school for Black boys, for your Black boys? Because it must be for y'all, because it ain't for me.
Look at that bullet head.
But today, what I'd like to do is to get back to, because again, 2 years.
The shape of his head looked like somebody took a picture of him and they told one of the kids to cut him out and they cut too much of the head off and it's like, get that fucked up shape. Look at it like, it's like he got, I don't know what that would be. How his head is shaped right there, man. And his poor sons have it. I think his wife has it too. She might be related. Might be kinfolk. Ain't just skinfolk, they kinfolk.
I would like to get back to the series that we've been working on. And this is dealing with Umar Johnson, the FDMG acquisition 2 years later. This is part 5. And I'm hoping that we can get through this particular video tonight. Which is the acquisition video listed right here. Okay, and then there's so much more to get caught up on too. I wanted to take a break at the middle of this week. I've spoken with people about this.
I can't do it no more. I don't want to kill the people watching. This nigga, man, Lennon Honor, we know Umar Johnson's a scam, man. Like, you're beating a dead horse, bruh. You're beating a dead motherfucking horse, man. Let me go turn... Oh, shit, 36 comments, man. Yo, Dice TV. Yeah, man. This, I see you just talking about, like, the gangster rap, man. Like, they try to bury gangster rap, man. And see, what niggas like him are missing is that hip hop in our culture, the music, it reflects the state of the black community's condition. Once we found out that we could say anything on wax as it used to be, we talked about our condition. In the early 80s, brothers was partying and DJing and shit. The 90s, motherfuckers was talking, got the gang banging and the dope dealing and the menace to society and the boys in the hood shit came out, man. And we started speaking on what was happening to us, what was going on in our community. People wasn't making up shit and then that influenced us to do that shit. So acting like getting rid of gangster rap or trap music is going to do anything to improve our condition, that's not going to happen. Again, art is imitating life. These people making music, it's like, you know, they have found a way. Black people are so resourceful, man. When we was fucking slaves and we had nothing to eat, a motherfucker made chitlins, pig's feet. You know what I mean? Like we are known for making something out of nothing. And the motherfucker had a turntable, a record, and a microphone. And they turned it into a $1 billion industry. Rap music. Back in the day, rappers, they wasn't even making millions, man. Eric B. and Rakim was still hustling. Run DMC had dope dealers on the tour with him. On stage, Bimmy. We are resourceful people, man. And what is going on with our culture today is shameful, man. We got too much killing, man. We got rappers killing rappers, and you see it manifest on YouTube with all the back and forth, the bickering and the hating. And, you know, if we come together, we got like a bunch of fingers, man. You know, we just poking people in the eye, man. But if we band together and make a tight fist, man, we can knock some motherfucking problems out, man. But we don't do it, man. We don't do it, man. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. Anybody that wants to come up and talk about gangster rap in the documentary, you're more than welcome. But to have a schmuck like Lenon Honor try to break down what gangster rap means to us in our community and the impact it's had on society, he not the fool for it, man. Straight up, man. That motherfucking nigga's a schmuck, man. It's like he's a clone and somebody plugged him in. It's like his batteries were running dead or something, man. You know, you had a toy and it runs on batteries and you touch Iron Man's chest and he says, freeze. And he goes, freeze. Like, this motherfucker's batteries running out, man. You know what I mean? Like, people was doing shit. Now, you know, I guarantee that hip hop and movies influenced our young generation, our young people, and it does to this day. I'm gonna tell you a story. Statute of limitations run out. This is a true story. With some friends, man. We in Oakland, in Pittsburgh, University of Pittsburgh. We on campus, man. We're at this place called Original Hot Dog Shop. We got something to eat, man. We had a ride. We got dropped off. We was down there. So then we decided that after we ate and shit, man, we wanted to get to another part of the city, but we didn't have no ride and the bus wasn't running over there no more. We watched Menace to Society probably a week or two ahead of time, and that was all that we was talking about was carjacking. Never carjacking. Didn't that shit like that. So we walked up the street. We got up to, street lights getting low. We seen a motherfucker getting in his car. It was a gray 4-door Pontiac Bonneville. The Bonneville. Hey, man. So we should carjack him, take his shit. We get there. We all looked at each other. Said, hell yeah. All right, you drive. I'm going to jack him this. As soon as he opened. Long story short, motherfucking white dude opened up his car, ran up on him, put the joint to his head. Get in, move over, get in. He's like, what the fuck? Get in, motherfucker. He gets in, we all get in the car. We pull off. We're driving. This dude, man, like would have shit his motherfucking self, man. Dude was shook, man. My boy's in the back. He got the joint to his head. I'm in the back. My man's in the back. My boy's driving. Nick in the middle. 3 of us in the back. So the white dude's like, calm down. Boom. Man cracks him in the back of the head. Shut the fuck up. Nigga is dropping movie lines on him and shit, scaring the fuck out of him. Just talking shit to him. You want to lose your life, motherfucker? And shut the fuck up, bitch. That's all that fucking crying. Blow your motherfucking head off. This dude is shook, man. We're driving, man. We're running red lights. We're doing stupid shit. So we get on the highway. Boom. We're headed to Swissville. It's about 4 miles up the highway. The fucking guy says, listen, I'll go to the Mac machine. I'll give you whatever the fuck you want, man. Just please, man, don't kill me. Bow, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody robbing you, bitch. You ever heard of carjacking? We taking your ride. We'll take your ass somewhere and blow your head off. Dude, shut the fuck up. Now my man's sitting there with the gun to his head. We're riding, talking and shit, you know what I mean? Go here, but So dude says, please, man, please just take the gun away from my head, man. If it accidentally goes off, you're going to kill me, man. Please, your problems will be worse. Please just take the gun from my head. Okay, my man, yeah. So my man takes the gun from his head, man. Dude, kind of like looks over his shoulder, looks back. I'm thinking he's like, we ain't got no mask on or nothing. I'm thinking he's like getting everybody's face. He looks, he sees that dude took the gun away from his head. He opened the door and got the fuck out, man. Fuck me up, man. This motherfucker got the fuck out. Like, the movie style shit, man. You're like, man, we're going like 50, 60 miles an hour on the highway. He opened the fucking door and just bailed out, man. Yo, I look back, I'm like, oh shit, it's like the movie. He's tumbling and all that shit. He's fucking dead, man. The fuck, man? Boom, man. Get off the highway. Get out the car. We take off running, man. Make a call, motherfucker, come get us, man. We split up, you know what I mean? I'm taking the coat off, hiding the coat and shit, trying to, all the dumb shit. Now we trying to think now. Get picked up. We get over to my man's sister's crib. We get where we going. We cool. But while all this is going on, dude gets out, we get out the car, we start hearing the sirens and shit. Like, it was like one of the first carjackings in the city of Pittsburgh ever. Like, the sirens, police cars, man, we're walking, like, cops' cars whizzing by, like, oh shit, dude, it's fucking on, man. Like, when they're gonna be pulling every motherfucker over, man. Anybody walking, we get to where we get, man. My point in all that, man, is that the music definitely influences our youth, man. We did that shit because we needed a ride, but the thought never entered our mind to do that until watching Menace, and we always laughed when the motherfucker said, yeah, are you a baller? You a baller? You got a pager? Give me that shit, man. And get me a double burger. What? You heard what I said, motherfucker. Don't make me blow your head off. I want a double burger with cheese. Yeah, and let me get a double burger. Motherfucker, I said with cheese. Make me blow your motherfucking head off. Make that a double burger with cheese. You know what I mean? We seen it in the movie, man, and we was violent and volatile, man. And we was doing anything, man. And yeah, that's my carjacking story, man. I carjacked the motherfucker, man. I was 19 years old, man. I don't know what the penalty is for that, but that was like, damn, man. A long ass time ago, man. Almost 30 years. But it was a crazy event, man. To see that, it's like, you know, you can see it right now, man. That motherfucker, man. He like begged, like, man, dude took the gun from his head, man. And he was sitting there, man. And it was like, boom! Jumped out the fucking whip, man. Bailed the fuck out, man. And like, he didn't give a fuck, man. He like took his chance with the highway. Like, that shit was crazy, man. Like, I'm surprised he didn't die from that shit, man. He fucking just, it was like, maybe that motherfucker was trained. I don't know if he was a stunt man or he just heard it. Like, he like bailed out, man, and looked back, man, and he was like, boom, boom, boom. He was like rolling, boom, boom, boom. And then we just like, get the fuck out of here. Got off the highway, fucking crashed the fucking car, getting out that motherfucker. Like, we gotta get out. We gotta pull out, get off the like, nigga did barely hit the brake and put it in park trying to get out that motherfucker, man. Because niggas was bailing on the driver, man. That shit was crazy, man. That shit was crazy, man. But your fucking boy, man, Lennon Honor is definitely a schmuck. He don't know shit about gangster rap. The people he had up there didn't know shit, man. I ended up watching the whole thing, man. Like, you'll laugh. Like, it made me laugh because I just couldn't believe the shit the people were saying. The smiling motherfucker. The nigga with the fucking sweater on with the collar sticking out looked like he's a fucking student teacher at Oliver High School. Shenley High School, you know what I mean? That student teacher gets no respect, nervous, and the motherfucker can't stop smiling. The black girl said, the nigga word? Wouldn't say it in my house. She black than a motherfucker. Now somebody told you, nigga, take your black ass to bed. You little bitch. Thought she was white. The white people was listening to NWA. This shit's just crazy, man. Like, the shit people will do to try to get money, man. And he probably like really thought that was they probably all thought that was great, man. Like, this is great, man. This is really good. Like, you know, some people just do too much, man. That motherfucker, you could tell he was in control. He was the host. He interviewed his friends. They didn't know shit about gangster rap. Gangster rap had no impact on their life. They didn't appear to have any background of growing up in no type of street life or in the hood, or they were sheltered because they all were educated. No one spoke with any slang. The nigga hyped up that he was a DJ. You know, I am a music producer, executive. Nigga's a DJ. Fucking DJ. Nigga, just say I'm a DJ. Shit's crazy, man. And he said, the one lady said, hi, I am Madonna Honor. I am a wife, a mother, and an author. And then she was never in the motherfucking shit. That's how you know punk shit, man. Like, you know how you be doing shit, man, and you give a motherfucker a part because you want people to be a part of it. Like, you see it all the time, man. Come to the video shoot, man. So they get in because now that you're in the video shoot, now you're going to support the music because you're in it. You know how people are, man. You let a motherfucker play a little bit part and then they'll be at the crib telling their people, oh, man, this shit is lit, man. This shit is lit. Also, when they watch it, you can say, look, there I am. That's me right there, bro. Like, nigga, I know that's you. You stand in the background bobbing your head for 13 seconds. Now you want me to think this song's all that. These niggas is like that. You know what I mean? It's like a con, man. About his wife and all his motherfucking friends in it, man. I guarantee, man, they had a dinner for schmucks. You know, a schmuck don't know he's a schmuck. And they had a swell conversation. and they talked about their children and the influence that rap is having on their kids. And they probably I caught my son smoking a marijuana joint. I almost died, and the poor state of the black community, those people, man, they just don't get it. They're listening to that music and it's leading them down the wrong road, not realizing that music is just depicting the situations that we are living in. Because they don't live in it, they overachieved, whatever the case may be. Kudos to them for making something out of themselves, but they're not the ones to be speaking on no motherfucking rap music. Real shit, man. So it is what it is, man. I thought I'd bring a little something different to y'all tonight, man. I dropped the link. Nobody got nothing to say. I'm cool with it, man. Those that came through, dropped in, checked it out, man. Those of you that'll catch it on replay, hey, man, I put the link in the description. So if you want to go back and watch this documentary, feel free to go on Lennon Honor's page and cuss his goddamn donkey ass out, man, and let him know, don't you ever, never, ever, 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 ever make another motherfucking documentary about no gangster rap. Then as I'm going through his page, I was going to bring up all the other shit, but I just said, hell with it. Like, he made videos updating the progress of the documentary, and he was plugging it. Yo, it's coming along. It's going to be wonderful. It's this and it's that. And thank everyone for donating. He had motherfuckers donating. And then he promised to give an update every week on the documentary and its progression. And then so he didn't do it. So, and in one of the videos, he explained why he hadn't been given the weekly updates. And his reason was because he was working so hard on the documentary that he ended up, my sciatica started acting up. What was the worst pain? Because I'm working up, I traded desk with my son. And I brought a kid's desk in and I had to sit sideways and I had my leg up. Excuse me, I got my pajamas on. And because I had my leg up, my sciatica kicked in. And I should have known because my feet were tingling, my legs were hurting. I took my socks off and my socks were cutting off circulation. I should have known something was wrong, but I just kept working hard for you guys because I wanted to get it done. It's what he said, especially for the crowdfunding campaign that we were doing. I wanted to explain where the money was going and how things were coming along. Scamming. This nigga scamming. And he don't want to be like Umar, so he had to deliver on what he said he was going to deliver due to the donations. And he gave us that piece of shit. Hey, man. That would be nice. We need a Umar and Lennon celebrity boxing match. What's crazy is everybody will probably put their money on Umar. Lennon probably will whoop his ass. The crazy part. You know, sometimes, man, like I knew this dude, man. He's a gay dude. That motherfucker could fight, man. Straight up. That motherfucker could fight. Shit. That motherfucker could rumble. Yes, Lord. Rondell would whoop your ass, man. Broke into a bar one night, man. Plotted it out, man. And it just like, shit was crazy. Broke into the bar, man. I was doing, get in the bar, man. Keep breaking into the bar. So I'm in that motherfucker. And I'm looking and I'm like, what the fuck? The cash register was smashed. So I'm like, fuck. What the fuck? My luck. I break into the bar and somebody else beat me to it. So I'm going and leading the fuck out. This nigga come out the bathroom. He said, man, I didn't know who you was. I thought you was the cops, my nigga. Come on, nigga. I need something, man. Come on, man. Give me a couple $, man. Got the hell out of there, man. Got some beer and shit, man. This nigga was already in there. The craziest shit, man. Craziest motherfucking shit, man. He had got the motherfucking key. I kicked the fucking back door in. He's thinking it's the cops. It's me. He peeps out the bathroom door. He's looking. Hey, like, shit, nigga, my heart, man. Let's get the fuck out of here. Nah, nigga, I see you got the cash register, motherfucker. And I got you. Broke me off a little something, man. This was back in the 90s when motherfuckers left money in the cash register. Start the next day off. It wasn't much, so he said, but hey, man, you be surprised, man. You gay motherfuckers, man. You motherfuckers, we in here with it. We fighting. Niggas boxing, fighting. Gay motherfucker hit you with that gay punch. He had that motherfucker up here. You know what I mean? He have it up there. And pow! And when he clock you with it, boom! And he have it right back up there. Shit, that gay punch fuck you up. Bust your nose, you know what I mean? Think if gay motherfucker can't fight. Point in all that is shit. Motherfucking Lennon Honor might fuck Umar up, man. You know, a lot of times motherfuckers, it'd be hard on the light-skinned yellow motherfuckers, man. Because motherfuckers act like they tough because they black. You black than a motherfucker so you can fight. Nah, man. Mike Tyson wasn't no dark nigga. You know what I mean? He was golden. He looked like a tan nigga, a tan yellow nigga. Shit. Muhammad Ali wasn't no black motherfucker. But the motherfucker always trying to scare a nigga because he big and black. You know what I'm saying? I beat the black off your ass, nigga. When a nigga can go, he can go. A lot of niggas make that mistake on white boys. Punch a white boy in his mouth and bust his whole shit nose, all that boom. And that white boy say, yeah, that's what I like. I'm ready now. Nigga be like, oh, shit. White boy, fuck your ass up, man. So, yeah, man, go ahead and watch that motherfucking joint, see what you think, get a laugh in, man, and we'll be back with something else next week, man. It's Melee all day, man. Thanks for coming in. Salute to the chat, everybody that checked me out. Salute to those that is watching the upload. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't, man. Got another topic. And before I go, man, my man Jay Quill, man. Jay Quill's doing giveaways. He's doing raffles for kids. He's giving money to those that having trouble with their bills. Hell of a dude. Good dude anyway. But he's doing things in this sector to give back. We've been having a lot of beefing and just buffoonery, goofy motherfuckers talking tough. You know what I mean? Telling people pull up SMD when they show up. This motherfucker ain't nowhere to be found. Don't want no smoke. Talking shit. Like, we tired of that shit, man. We tired of that shit. We trying to unite and do what's right, man. And Jay Quill's at the forefront of that. Salute to Jay Quill, man. Like I said, man, he's bought and he's purchased sneakers, jackets, socks, outfits for a little girl that he don't know. Somebody won a raffle. He did it for a little boy. Edgar won a raffle. He's raising money right now. He's calling, I think, Pay It Forward Mondays or something like that. Something he got a title what he's doing on Mondays. He's giving money to, nobody want to come on here and ask for a handout so they can get clowned or a lookout. So, you can reach out to him and let him know, you know what I mean? He's doing something to help, man. People pitching in, kicking in, man. Shut Up and React got a little thing going on, a nice little game show. You know what I mean? People are really turning the corner and not just talking about it, but they being about it. And they're doing good things, and it's lighting the fire under other people. I got me a little charitable event I'm getting ready to unveil that I'm doing. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people doing good things. People getting on their content. Salute to Tazo. People bringing out real content, not just talking about people and calling that content, but something helpful, being a use to the community. And then you got Donna Jordan over there keep making videos on Jay Quill, man. I was asked to piece it up and forgive her, and she was talking shit on me. And I was like, cool, man. I wasn't even worried about it, but and I sitting back, and I don't want to get into all that, man. But, Donna, you got to leave Jay Quill alone, man. You can't find somebody to talk about that's out here fucking up, that's causing trouble in these YouTube streets. What makes you, and Jay Quill ain't even talking about you. He ain't making no videos. If he say something about somebody and he don't say your name, the narcissist inside some people make them think that they're being talked about. He not talking about you. Donna, stop doing that, man. You too old for that. You too old for that, man. This man doing good things, man. And I mean, if you want to talk about him, I guess you have the right and the free will. But come on, man. People seeing this shit, man. People see the things you saying, man, and it ain't cool, man. Jay Quill's a good brother, man. And I'm not gonna get into why I think you talking about him, but just give it a rest, man. Stop the bullshit, man. It's time to unite and do what's right. Unite with those that fuck with you and do something positive. Not because Jay Quill's doing it or because I said it, but because you're a good person. You ever do something for somebody and you didn't do it to expect something back? It makes you feel real good when you know that you've actually helped somebody that didn't see it coming. You put a smile on their face and they just humble and they thank you and you know you made a difference. That shit feels good, man, when you do something nice for somebody and you make somebody happy. It ain't all about you getting to be happy. You know, some people, the only time they happy is if they getting something. Well, what am I going to get? You get a good feeling. You get a good name. You get the chance to be a shining light instead of being talked about and called a drug addict and called an asshole and called a taker and not a giver. Do something to change your life and do something, man, that's good for once, man. Want people to look at you and have a good opinion of you. Do something that's worthwhile, man. Roctimus King stepped in the building, man. What's up, Roctimus? You got your mic on mute, bruh. I see you in the back chat. Let's, uncap your face so I know it's you, bro. Okay, my man. Come on through, baby boy. What's going on, dog? How you been, man?
What up with you, Millie? How's everything?
Man, everything's good, man. I just wanted to speak on real quick, man. Donna going after Jay Quill, man, when he's doing a lot of positive things right now, man, trying to help people, man, and like coming from a good place, man, and to talk to him, man, and it's just like, damn, Melee, I ain't even indulging. I'm not even speaking on it. And I'm like, you know what? You don't have to, bruh. That's what brothers do, man. I'm going to step up and just speak on the man's behalf just to let people know out here, man, that he ain't saying nothing. He ain't doing nothing to her. And if you happen to see his video, don't listen to what she's saying. I know a lot of people ain't and know Jay Quill's a good dude, but some people might not, man. So if they catch this and happen to see it or whatever the case may be, I just want to speak on it on behalf of my man, Jay Quill. Rock the Miss, you see him, the type of brother he is, man. And it just ain't cool what the woman's doing, man.
Yeah, nah, Jay Cool's real cool, man. He's a fellow trucker, man. He's a driver.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I gotta back up my drivers, you know what I'm saying? But Jay Cool, you know what I'm saying, on the roads, he does he's doing a lot of good things, you know what I mean? So it's like I don't know what's going on as far as Donna's situation. But I was just, I was coming up to talk about the whole rap shit, the whole documentary and shit.
That's what's up, Gabe. Just because we've had our music powwows and we talked about a lot of music and shit, man. And I just seen that documentary and I was like, man, I wonder how many people really seen that. And like these people that you could tell they don't even listen to rap music.
Yeah, it sounds like they're explaining it to a whole other demographic. Like they're not even talking to us.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna point no fingers, but they're not talking to us because just the way with the language, the critical, and it's this and it's I mean, they're trying to make simple shit sound smart.
Yeah. What's
You
the
feel
word
me?
for that, man? I'm sure there's a word that describes when someone make something more than it is. I don't know. Would that be bastardizing it or something? I don't know what the word would be when someone does that, man. But that's a great way to put it, bro.
Yeah, I don't think it's bastardizing. I think it's it's. I don't want to say glorifying either, but we know what we're trying to say. It's just Like I don't get, it's like it's true what you said. Like you really like they really don't know what's going on. Like the research they did was bullshit.
Yeah.
You feel me? You remember? I don't know. You ain't check my comments, but I put a couple of comments in there. You
Yeah, I didn't.
remember? You remember the Reverend Calvin Butts? I think that was his name, Reverend Calvin Butts in the '90s. He was the dude that ran over the CDs. He put a
Yeah,
whole pot of
he
CDs.
had. He had. I want to say it was he the one that had like a steamroller or something? Was it a steamroller or
Yeah,
was it?
exactly. On national television.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he made a whole big thing about how rap is this and rap is that, and it's killing the youth. And he put a whole pile of CDs, and he ran over them with a steamroller.
Hey, that was crazy, man. I
Yeah.
think I did. Was you the one that commented about Dolores Tucker?
No, I'm sorry. What?
I said, were you the one that commented about Dolores Tucker?
No.
Okay, I seen that too, but and I think I did see the Calvin Butts. I didn't get a chance to because I didn't have it on the comment screen. But
No,
yeah,
and
Calvin Butts,
also, one of my first comments. If you go back, I don't know if you could check it now,
I see it.
but I try to make you laugh.
CDs on national TV.
Yeah, but now if you go up to like my first comment, I try to make you laugh because it was a joke of how they were trying to explain, like, the glow, like I'm a DJ, but no, I'm a technical wax spinner. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
the
I'm
comment I made, I thought it was funny.
I'm an executive wax circulator. And and then he said, "Man, I'm a DJ. When I be spinning, I'm culturally aware." He said, "I'm culturally aware." I said, "Man, why
I'm
are
I'm
they doing that?"
I'm an expert at making round plastic spin, and then
Yes,
I can bring up. Check out my comment though. You're gonna laugh. I'm telling you. I was like, yo, if you didn't see the comment, I understand, but it was like the first comment like when you started.
dude. Hey, another one that got me, man. When dude said he whistled the Oscar Mayer wiener, and I couldn't catch it, man. When I first watched it, and then he said, "I want to be an Oscar Mayer wiener." I said, "Man, man, oh my goodness, man."
Like Oscar Mayer Wiener, yeah, all right. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? Me and you, we about the same age. So we remember the Oscar Mayer Wiener
Yeah,
commercials, but that shit has nothing to do with hip hop. Like how the hell?
that's what I'm
How
saying.
can you know what I'm saying? Like how can you I guess his point was when you hear something like that, which is true, when you hear something repeatedly, it get stuck in your head. You know what I'm saying? But still, no matter what I heard, it never made me want to go do anything they did.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Now, if I was on that shit, right? If I was on some like let's go rob somebody type shit, that's
Hey,
different. Then you play. Remember that Nas joint?
real
Dun,
quick,
dun, 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 dun. That Nas joint was the you know what I'm saying? That shit
hey,
made niggas want to fucking go,
wild out. Hey,
word.
you fucked me up though. I was caught up, man. I changed the subject, but my name is Roctimus, and my name is Roctimus, and I'm an intellectual listener, an avid commentator on creative entities of social media. In other words, I
I
be in the
be in the
chat.
chat.
Yes, man, yes. They like really tried to fucking like this dude. I know his last name is Lemon, man. And we met these girls, man, and he said out of nowhere, he said, "Yeah, I'm Richie Lamone, Lamone, nigga, your name is
Mo, nigga.
Lemon. Stop this shit. I'm Richie Lamone, man. He just try to jazz it up, man. Yeah, that's a good one right there, man.
Yo, that's factual, but that's how they were coming off. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
yeah. So I do appreciate what you were saying. You know,
yeah, it's crazy, man. Shout out to my man Dice TV. I ain't seen him in a while. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I said, man, when we carjacked that dude, man, like I could honestly say, like after everything was done and we got where we was going, it was like we all came to the conclusion that was the dumbest shit we did. But we had been talking about it like for 2 weeks after we watched Menace to Society, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like real shit, man. niggas was menace to society. Did our city a bad one, man? I
It's
ain't.
true. It's true. Like you see that is a good point. It's almost contradictory, when we
Yeah,
talk about it this way. But it's true because like the LA movies, man, they really glorified the shit. Like they really amped it up. That had niggas that was doing small time shit on some
yeah,
like, oh, wait a minute, if they doing this shit in the movies, then we could do this shit in real life. And that's the case with everything you see on TV.
yeah. Fashion.
Yeah.
You see somebody wear some motherfucking like I seen these shoes one time, man. They were like dress shoes, but they had a flashy rock and roll thing to me because when I was younger, they used to have these bracelets that the Metallica, we used to call them burnouts. The burnout kids would wear, man, like
Mm-hmm.
black leather bracelet with like the silver studs all on it and their belt. And then I seen these shoes with all these spikes on it. And then I'm watching the NFL draft and I seen this dude had them on. And I'm like, dude, I saw them in fucking Burlington Coat Factory for like $12. And then he had them on. And then like I start seeing people with them on. I'm like, this shit is really catching on. And it's like, you
Yo,
saw somebody famous wear them, so they fucking it blew.
you want to laugh, man? When I was
But
a kid, I had a Michael Jackson jacket, my
dog,
dude. I had a red jacket with all the zippers.
dog.
All the zippers. Michael Jackson out. Like I was like, yo.
Listen, man. I had one. I had one of them too, right? And my shit was the shit. I loved it. I could dance. You know what I mean? I was doing my shit. And I went over my Aunt Betty's, man. My Aunt Betty, she lived over in Sheridan. And that's like the west end of Pittsburgh. And I went over there. My cousin Tony was my idol. He was break dancer. He was older than me and shit.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin said, "Man, I ain't no Michael Jackson cut." I'm like, yeah, what you mean? Like, what you mean?
Yo, hold up. What
Grabbed my
about
coat by the sleeve and ripped it and said, "Man, it's just plastic, man." I cried, man.
Oh man, those are the good old days though. Yo, what about do you remember the bicycle shorts, man?
Dog,
Yo,
don't remember. Hey, that's them shits that dude Wesley Snipes had on in that movie Black Men, White Men Can't Jump, man. Them motherfuckers,
facts.
them
Facts.
motherfucking biker shorts, man.
Yo, in New York, man, bicycle shorts was the shit. They used to come. You used to get the shorts, right? And these are spandex, nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
But now you get them with the stripe down the side, so you had like the colors. You know what I mean? So it was like we just fell into this shit, man.
Hey, then you put some high tops on, Patrick Ewing or something, and you
Facts.
fucking some big socks like that will come up to your knee, fold them down.
Yeah, you used to like ruffle them up.
Yeah,
You
and
make them
get
look ruffle. Yeah.
that fucking hat with the little beak that flipped up in the front, man. Dudes that the bike delivery dudes was wearing that shit, man. That shit, they was looking right on that bike, man. At least I thought they was.
You know what I'm saying? But then you got little fat niggas like me trying to be cool with a fucking pair of bicycle shorts, nigga. And some
Man,
fucking Patrick Ewings. Remember the Patrick Ewings?
dog,
Oh,
man.
this shit is
Them
fire.
was my favorite. Them Adidas. I be looking for them to this day. I can't find them,
Yo,
man.
I had
Them
the
shits
white
was
with the green. Oh,
Man, I had the white ones, and they look like the Knicks with the blue stripe trimmed in orange. Yo,
yeah.
that's my them shoes were more favorite to me than I had the first Jordans. Man, my dad actually got them for me. Man, he like smacked me in the back of my head and said, "Who the hell you think you are? You can get a pair of shoes for $69, man." The
Mm-hmm.
two days was $69 when they dropped, man. He made me feel like shit, man. And then like 2 weeks later, man, I didn't even know didn't know what the wings and the basketball that was on the box.
Right.
And I still didn't know what they were.
Right.
Man, I opened that box and them motherfuckers was in there, man. Tears of joy.
I'm gonna tell you, one of my favorite sneakers was the Adidas soft toe, but there were the blue suede. all blue suede Adidas with the white stripes, and I have fat white laces on them shits. Yo, I was the man. Yo, but I rocked them shits too. They fell off my foot.
Hey, what was the sole like on them?
There was a regular sole. There was just it was all right. You know the shell tops, right?
Right.
But just with the soft and not the shell top, the shell
I know
tip.
what you mean.
Right. So it was just but I had them. You know, we used to rock them loose because we had the fat laces.
Yeah, because there was a pair that came out and they had the gumball. We called it gumball, but it was actually the tan bottoms. Hey, man, them motherfuckers was cold. But I
you
know
want to talk about tan bottoms? Don't remember the all black Reeboks with the rubber fucking rubber bottoms? Oh, the all black Reeboks with the rubber the gum sole. Oh
yeah, man. Hey, dog, them motherfuckers down Maryland. That's all the DC area. That's all they wear. Like today, like if you go down there right now, man, you gonna catch a motherfucker my age with the Reebok Classics, man, with the gumball,
them gum bottoms.
Oh man, like, and I like try to put my son on shit like that. You know what I mean? And he's like, Dad, you're weak. These are weak. Dad, these are weak. Man, hey man, I got this motherfucker, man. I took him to Cedar Point one time, man. Him and his buddy for his birthday, man, up in Ohio and shit. You know, him and his boy, you know, that's a good, man. I'm gonna be over here, man. You know, I'll be in this area, good. Y'all go ride, man. So they didn't come back for a while, man. So I peeked them. So I'm behind them walking, man. Him and this boy is walking, and they're pointing out people's shoes, and he's elbowing this boy like, look, man, that's something my dad would wear. I was mad than the motherfucker, man. His shoes was all fucked up and shit, man. I'm like, yo, I heard you. Like, oh, he started laughing. You would wear, man. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, my shoe game is tight, man.
Yo, I'm fucking laughing because I was just watching a couple of days ago. Yo, you remember My Wife and Children with Damon Wayans and Tisha Campbell?
My Wife and Kids, yeah.
Yo, that show was the shit, right? Mm-hmm. You remember Bobby Shaw?
Shaw.
Yo, Bobby Shaw was
the neighbor.
Who's the comedian, man? The fucking man, the man. I can't believe I don't fucking know his name right now. Oh man, from Friday, he was in Friday. You know, the little comedian dude
from Friday.
Yeah, remember in Friday with
I remember.
Remember what Fresh Fish, the little nigga, the pimp. What was his name? He's a famous comedian.
Okay, Cat Williams.
Yeah, oh man, sorry, Cat. Yo, Cat Williams is one of the great. I can't believe I didn't remember his name, but Cat Williams is one of my top 5, right? And he played Bobby Shaw in My Wife and Children. Look that shit up, bro. You will laugh, man.
Yeah, I gotta check that out because I definitely watched that show a couple times, but at that point in time, man, it was streets.
Got you.
It was streets, man. The only thing, that's what I tell motherfuckers. That's why I say he gets credit, but I don't think he gets enough credit.
No, Cat Williams is a genius.
No, I'm talking about
Damon
Martin Lawrence, man. Martin Lawrence was the only motherfucker that I can speak on in the history of TV where there would be no crime on Thursday between 8:30 and 9 o'clock because every nigga I knew found a TV somewhere to watch the Martin Lawrence show in like the first 2 years that it came out, man. When Martin
That's
came,
1,000% facts. Yeah.
No DVR and shit. At my high school, man, we had a thing called pregame every Thursday during football season. Every Thursday night, like the football team's practice would be at night under the lights, and the whole community would come to Thursday practice, man.
Mm.
And it would be lit like a game. Like the whole community was up at pregame every fucking Thursday. I mean, we had hella tradition. So when Martin came out, pregame the stadium would empty out. Everybody would fucking leave to go watch Martin. Like some people would stay, but like 90% of the crowd was leaving. So finally one day, coach asked my man, like, "What the fuck, man? What's going on, man?" I said, "Man, everybody's going to watch Martin." Stadium clear out so motherfuckers go watch Martin. So around that time, any TV shows like Damon Wayans and them, like I knew about them, but you know, man, it was hard to get a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
the Damon Wayans joint came out like way after that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Martin Lawrence definitely was the king, you know what I'm saying? But then Damon Wayans came out and the cool shit was that he had Tisha Campbell. So that was like a automatic attraction that, yo, wait a minute, you got Gina from Martin at playing your wife? So, yo, if you watch, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you can find how to watch it or whatever, that show was dope, bro. That show, the whole, I don't know how many seasons that, but it was funny, man.
yeah, it was because I now that you speaking on, I remember a few episodes, man, and it was like Damon Wayans had to go get on his son about some shit, man, and you know he didn't want to do it, or then he had to do it, and then Gina, with whatever her name was on the show, Tisha Campbell, she
Yeah,
probably she insinuated you gonna get some pussy tonight if you do it, babe, and he go up there, cuss his little ass out, and then come downstairs and they sit on the couch and she throw her legs across him or something crazy, you know, like.
that's the Martin joint. Yo, Gina was Fox and Martin. Gina was Fox and Martin. Like let's keep it real, man. She has a certain look. She's got like an exotic look, let's say.
She got that big mouth.
Yeah, she got that, you know what I'm saying? And then, she got really no hips.
Yeah.
But she had a big bubble, you know what I mean?
Yeah, she had that big butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wasn't
that butt,
you know what's crazy, Rockimus? You ever watch a show or a movie or something, you know, like when you was kind of younger and super duper horny, and so like somebody looked good to you or something, but then like 10, 20 years go by and then you see it again and you see them and you say, what the fuck was I looking at?
That's Gina.
You gotta look better than that. I always, for the last 20 years, been thinking this was the bad bitch.
Yeah, Gina,
it's crazy.
Like Gina now, you see, and the thing is, like Gina, Tisha Campbell, excuse me.
Yeah.
She still has youth in her look, but
she's big.
It's not like Gina from Martin. Like Gina from Martin was just, she was, you know what I mean? Like Pam. Remember when Pam? I don't know his name, but when she went to the Chris Rock joint, what is it? The Chris Rock show?
Hey, Chris.
Yeah,
everybody hates Chris.
Sheena there, she was regular, but she was still, But in Martin, she was a fox too. But
dude, and it fucked me up because when I look back on that shit, I'll be like, damn, man, this shit, man, they made her angry, but shit. BDB, man, was better built than Gina. And her voice, she was better than Gina, man. I was thinking, man.
BDB was a woman. Remember when fucking Tommy got to hit that shit?
Yeah, man. Martin was mad as hell about that. Tommy, come on, man. He was disgusted, man. Like, how the hell could you love BDB? Like Martin,
what about the one? I'm sorry to cut you off because you got me going down memory lane. But what about the one when Martin? I guess he was. It was like a dream sequence that he was like on a cruise. I think that was when him and Tisha Campbell had the fallout, where Pam was like he had dreams or whatever that he was like banging Pam. You remember it was on the cruise or some shit?
I don't remember that specific episode, like the details, but I do remember that one though. Like I can't remember no lines from that. There are some Martins that I remember actual fucking lines from, man. But that ain't one. But yeah,
that goes to show you how that shit was a part of our lives.
Yep, for real. Like I mean, real shit. What sold me? There was a couple of them, man. Old Otis, boy, I told you get behind the line. We only got 2 minutes and counting. Get behind the line. We had the same call it whooping ass. Otis fucked me up. We all know Shanae fucked a lot more.
All his how many characters did he actually have?
Yeah. What about the I said Rome in the house.
That was my
Jerome
favorite
in
right
the house. Jerome in your mouth. Oh man, that shit.
there. You go, Jerome in the house. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, man. Fucking Jerome, dog. I was the original player.
Yo, Jerome reminded me
Hell
of my older brother, son. He
yeah.
reminded me of my older brother.
Hey man, he had that, didn't he, when he played the white dude in the cowboy
White
boots?
dude, yo, the
But
white.
the white dude was tough in the motherfucker. He was beating motherfuckers up. They slept on him, man.
That's
And then Lil Roscoe.
yo, back to the white. Remember when Gina was having the I think it was the bachelorette party. And he picked up the phone. He was like, "Who did? Oh, Gina, she's having fun, yo."
Yeah. Martin was pissed. What you on there? That shit
He
was
was like,
crazy.
"We all having a party in here."
Hey man, then when he did, but Jerome's like one of the biggest, but what really tickled my funny bone was Dragonfly Jones,
Yo,
man.
Dragonfly Jones, man,
He said, yo,
forget about
Dragonfly, they getting ready to cut off my electric. I need that money you promised me. He said, silence, huh? Had you been practicing your art, you know your way in the dark. And then did a little, man, that dude fucking kicked his ass and took that electric bill money. Oh, man, that was my shit, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
remember the older woman, the lady?
she beat him up. That was the
She would
first time
come in and be like, "Yo,
Dragonfly
give me
got
that
beat
money."
up. She beat them both up in the pool hall. Yeah, man.
Yo, he was a genius with that.
He was a
Remember, yo,
fucking
and
genius,
not only
man.
that, he put rappers on it, man. Remember Biggie? Yeah, Biggie.
Yep.
Remember he had Biggie on that shit?
Yeah. Who else did he have on there, man? He had just like other celebrities.
Yeah,
Another
Snoop.
one when he had Tommy Hearns on there, man, and
Yeah,
he
oh man,
the way he was all lumped up. That shit was
yo,
funny as shit, man.
that's the infamous right there. That's it. You hit it on the head with that one. That's the one where he got his ass whipped and then he was stuck to the wall.
Yeah. And he was all, hey man, Martin, man, like, man, Martin don't get
The
credit
next
for
day,
that, man.
the next day he was on the sofa all lumped up.
Yeah, that was what really did it. The way they had him on, man, he had his head was swole. He had knots everywhere, man. That shit was like Gina.
That was like the when Fresh Prince, remember that shit where I wish I could fight Mike Tyson? Remember
Hell
that?
yeah. Fresh Prince was my shit too, man.
Fresh
That
Prince.
shit was good. You know, he was a little corny, but he was still the Fresh Prince, man. It was a groundbreaking show because it showed, you know, black folks as having money. You know, there wasn't many shows built around the theme of black folks with money, even though they still managed to work in a deadbeat dad and, you know, single mother and the nigga from the hood coming to stay with his rich family and he didn't know how to act, you know what I mean? But that's real life shit, I guess, you know.
Yeah,
But
that joint with the well, Fresh Prince was like Bill Cosby. It was
for
like the
young,
Cosby Show, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, with a little, you know, hip hop added to it.
yeah, exactly.
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't knock Will Smith at all. Cause Will Smith was one of the first ones too, man. Niggas sleep on Will Smith, man. He was out there. He was one of the beginners of the shit.
Hey, yeah, I had a cousin, man. He was older than me. Well, naturally, because Will Smith's older than me, but he lived in Philly, man. And he was like, yeah, I went to high school with that goofy ass nigga. You know how it is. Hometown be the ones hate on you the most. And I was like, yeah, right. Man, that motherfucker opened up his yearbook, man. I said, man, this motherfucker's worth money, bro.
Uh,
Shit. You got Will Smith, man, when he was a fucking in high school, man, goofing and clowning around, man. And he was voted this and that. Like he was real popular. Plus, he was already on to the Fresh Prince, man. His rap career was already taking off when he was in school.
but what was the like? Any good memories about him, or like was it like, oh, he was just
No, you know what I mean? He was just like, oh, that goofy ass nigga, because he was like, he was voted class clown and most likely to succeed.
mm.
And, you know what I mean? He's just a regular dude. He really didn't say too much bad about him, but he also wasn't pumping it up like he was his homeboy or anything. You know what I mean? He's just like he went to school with him, he knew him, and you know, like just said shit that ended up down the line. He knew shit that before the Google time, you know what I mean? Whereas if somebody tell you now they know somebody and they tell you some facts, and man, you Googled that, man, you don't know that motherfucker.
Gotcha.
But he literally did know him and shit. They went to because my cousin, he had a baby to somebody that he was related to, so it was like, you know.
Well, wait a minute. So there was a little affiliation there, like a little connection.
Yeah, but the girl that Will Smith was dating, he didn't have no baby to her or nothing like that. It was just the girl he had a baby to was related to the girl that he was dating. So,
Oh, okay.
you know how it is, man.
It was close, but no cigar.
Yeah, exactly. And they be talking that mess too. Like, man, she should have got knocked up.
Yo, but it's funny, right? Because you start to think like, like as far as him, like if you go back that far, it's like, yo, where in time was he the one that got chosen, right?
Yeah,
To become what he is, because he's worth like about a good 400 million right now.
yeah. He might be even closer to a billionaire, man. He's up there.
And then now, like that fucking that reunion shit. Excuse my language. That reunion shit was with the original Aunt Viv.
Yeah.
When he was like, "Oh, you know," I was like, "Ah, this is bullshit. This is this, you know." And if you follow that story, the original Aunt Viv was really on some like, "Yo, Will Smith was a scumbag."
Yeah, he blackballed her, and
Yeah.
you know she was a everybody on the cast. As far as the older people had worked hard in Hollywood, like not Hollywood, but like Broadway. She was like the most
Yeah, like she had
she had
accolades
acting
in her.
chops, as they say.
Yeah, she had accolades. Like she wasn't no rookie. But
And they
you
said
know,
she was like they said she was a bully, but Will carried a lot of weight. And when they wanted to get rid of her because either somebody got sick, she got sick, or she was pregnant in real life or something, and they wrote her out the story for what she said was a lighter skinned
yeah,
actress, and
she reached. Yeah.
Will didn't stand up for her.
According to her, she was saying like, I think it was a whole shit. Like I guess they weren't paying her. It was
Yeah,
a whole, it was like,
wasn't getting paid. Only one getting paid was him, and she fucking voiced it. And
but
Will,
she made it look your mate. She made it look like he was the one in control.
uh-huh,
She said, "Yo, he didn't like me. I was done."
yep.
That's what she made it look for
Yeah, because what she was
years.
basically also saying that if Will would have stood up for her, they would have never let her go.
I'm gonna keep it funky. When they sat down in that, did you see the reunion
I didn't watch the reunion, but I did see him
clips?
and
Right?
her
Yeah,
because him and her weren't.
vibing.
It wasn't part of the actual reunion.
All right, I seen that. You seen that? So judging by that, I think the way that she forgave him so easily, I'm sure, if Will was feeling as bad as it, he probably hit it off. He probably hit it off. He said, "Yo, yeah, sorry for all the years of fucking damage that I did to you."
Uh-huh.
Because according to her, it was damage like to her.
Yeah, killed her
mental.
career.
Yeah, it
And
killed her career.
she had
Basically.
a sick son, ended up dying or something.
Right. Yeah, it was a whole and I think she went through a divorce and everything. So
Yeah, and
I'm
also
sure
said
that as easily, I don't mean to cut you off, but as easily is that she forgave him and they hugged. Remember he had them little fucking
fake
uh,
tears.
um 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 them tears from fucking, because he's a great actor. The
Yeah,
fucking the what's that movie he did with the zombies?
I Am Legend.
Yeah, I Am Legend tears, and she was like, "Oh, we all good." You know he hit off with a fat check. You know that.
Hey, and I was like, man, she forgave him, hoping that the big wigs see, like, okay, let's give her another chance. I think she got a gig off of that too. They said like
Did
some
she?
Yeah, she got a gig off of that.
But if you really think about it, it's too late. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm sure he hit her off with something. I'm not
She-
saying it was good. I'm not saying it was big, but I'm pretty sure he could afford it. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
pretty sure he hit off with like. I mean, I would have did it if I'm Will Smith. Let's say if all this shit that they talk is actual reality, because we can't believe what they say. But if the story if the story that they would explain to us was true, me being Will Smith, I would have hit her off hard, like, here, bang, take
Yeah,
that.
she deserve it.
Yeah, like, yo, take that, and you know what I mean. If you really want to cringe,
It won't hurt him.
nah, hell no. What I heard him more was Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, man. She embarrassed the shit out of him, man. An entanglement, man. He should have. I gotta untangle my fingers around your fucking neck. But in defense of her, for a woman, your wife, you're a megastar, and for you to do that talk and publicly and let the world see you be what could be construed as belittled and made a fool of, he don't care about her. And I seen his side chick, and hey, man.
Yo, but there was, remember the rumor? Don't forget about the rumors that, you know what I'm saying, J-Lo